is. I heard you just celebrated your anniversary recently.
Yep.
So what'd you get though, missus?
19 whole years.
19 whole years.
Yep, she's put up with me that long.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, did you get her something special?
Well, bud, I got her a fancy coffee mug.
Oh.
And some good smelling soap. Hand soap.
Man, the hand soap is good. And a person can't be too clean.
Can't do that. Nope. So, hello, and welcome to your old news update.
That's right.
This here's Izzy Fitz.
And I'm Bud Driscoll.
Topping the headlines from yesteryear.
And we go back 50 years to May 24th, 1960, when U.S. Internal Revenue agents and Salina police detectives netted a big haul of alleged gambling devices in simultaneous raids at two Salina private clubs Monday. The officers entered the American Legion and the Veterans of Foreign Wars buildings at 3:30 p.m. The largest amount of equipment in Salina came from the VFW. You always got to show up the Legion, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Agents took 11 slot machines, 3 electronic point makers, 3 smaller electronic point machines similar to the point makers, and 2 coin-operated gum machines.
A likely story.
Yeah. Inside plastic balls in the gum machine, were numbered slips. The American Legion, the American Legion netted the officers 2 electric point makers, 1 bingo machine, 3 old slot machines, 8 punch boards, and 3 tip boards, according to Detective Dan Spellman, who probably took them home and put them in his garage.
Imagine
if I know Dan.
Yep.
All right.
75 years ago, May 24, 1935. Nature took a humorous turn on the Weathers farm, a few miles west of Lincoln.
Weathers, nature?
Man, I tell you what, all these parallels. The dust storms this spring piled up dust.
Really?
Yeah,
dust storms piled up dust?
Dust to the fence high. So that'd be about that tall, along the southern and western sides of the field of 5 or 6 acres.
Dang.
Forcing a dam, and after the rains, the dust dam impounded enough water to cover the field with a lake. A hole was cut in the dam Sunday, and the lake drained.
That's too bad. It would have been a great lake.
There was some real irony in a dust storm.
I know.
That created a lake.
And a dust, too. Well, we got to go back 100 years now to get the next best thing.
Long time ago.
To May 24th, 1910. The Salina Waterworks Company refuses to extend the water mains to the St. Barnabas Hospital on the terms proposed by the City Council at its last meeting. J.W. Bell, the local superintendent, today declared that the company would not consider the proposition. The council will have to take some other action if it wants the water mains extended out there to St. John's Military School, said Mr. Bell.
Mr. Bell.
Mr. Bell. I wonder if there's any relation to...
It's gotta be.
To our...
Gotta be.
I guess.
Gotta be kin.
I know. The trouble is that the water company refused to deal with the St. Barnabas or St. John's Board of Trustees. The plan proposed by the council and agreed to by the boards was that the city should pay for 6 hydrants and 2 institutions should pay for the remainder necessary to secure the extension, probably 2 or 3. So the efforts to get a water main out to the hospital are again blocked by this private water company, which a majority of the voters of Salina allowed to retain control of the plant. Continuing, Mr. Bell said, "We do a business with the city when it comes to making water main extension and not with individuals. We cannot think of accepting a proposition except that the city be responsible to us for the annual payment of hydrant rentals, and it is certainly absurd for the people to think differently about it." Well, guess who's not going to get a bell this month?
No, that's right.
Good Lord.
May 24, 1910. There have been, during the past week, about 100 small boys in Salina who have been celebrating the 4th of July way ahead of time.
Well, that is ahead.
And the police have had numerous complaints recently about the discharge of toy firearms in the city limits, with the result that horses have been frightened.
There ain't nothing more dangerous than a frightened horse.
No way, no way.
Or an angry wife.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we observe anniversaries. So happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah, mine's a little wild.
That's a little wild. I remember that day. Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
You have yourself a good weekend, and we'll be running across you yesterday.